Welcome back to The Toast. Happy Thursday. Today's episode, we have crossed state lines. We are not in our usual setup. We are at the famous New Jersey landmark, the Snooki shop, because my guest today is my childhood icon, cultural icon. It is Snooki. Hello, Snooki. Welcome to The Toast.
Wait, how old are you? Childhood icon.
31.
Oh,
how old are you?
I just turned 38.
Okay, so I guess I was
so
watching
you were 7.
But I was watching you, I guess, like in high school.
No, you weren't 7. I'm so stupid. Wait,
I was watching you in high school.
Yeah, because I was 21 when I did the show.
Wow,
like, I
that's
just
so
turned
crazy.
21. That's why I was insane.
You guys had to be of legal drinking age, yeah? Like that was a prerequisite for getting cast on the show?
Yes, you had to be 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know we share a mutual bestie, Joey, and I've kind of been like pestering Joey to get you on The Toast ever since.
I'm so sorry. I've been so busy.
You're such a busy woman. Yeah. You're a mom of 3, a mother to all. So the timing could not have been better. I have to show you a couple of things because before we get into the episode, I need you to know that you are sitting down with a super fan, like an actual lifelong fan, okay? I have 2 pieces of proof to just prove
You dressed as me for Halloween.
I did not dress as you for Halloween. I dressed as you for Purim, which is Jewish Halloween.
Oh.
I have a photo.
Hot.
Yes.
How old are you there?
I was probably in like the 10th grade, so 2010.
You killed it.
Thank you. Then I also ran for student government on a campaign that was very Snooki themed. I did not win, which was disgraceful. Nobody in my school could appreciate it.
Stop.
It says CO, Claudia Oshry, for GO, which was like the government organization.
I'm dead.
GTL for senior vice president for SVP. Do you want tanning booths in the locker rooms? Do you want pickles in the salad bar? Want next Shabbaton to be at the Jersey Shore? I went to a Jewish school. Vote Oshry. I have been obsessed with you. And you didn't win? Can you believe?
That's insane.
Uncultured swine. They didn't appreciate it.
Rude.
Do you feel like you weren't appreciated in your own time?
No, I feel like I was.
I mean,
I definitely feel like I was judged a lot for who I was, but like I feel like I got more love than I did hate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I want to walk through like literally since birth, your whole journey, because to me you are so interesting. First of all, you were adopted.
Adopted.
Yes. And you grew up in Poughkeepsie?
Well, I grew up in Marlboro.
Okay.
But it's such a small town in upstate New York that I said Poughkeepsie because that's like the biggest.
Oh, like the
Everyone
nearest.
knows Poughkeepsie, yeah.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah. But I was across the bridge in a little town called Marlboro.
Oh, how interesting.
I grew up on an apple orchard.
You're kidding.
Yeah. And I like rode 4-wheelers. I was like a tomboy.
You're kidding.
I swear.
And so how did you like spend your time as a kid?
Doing the 4-wheelers. I did Girl Scouts. I did competitive gymnastics for 13 years.
Well, you're now also like a big cheer mom, so.
Well, yeah. So, no, yeah, I was busy with like gymnastics and 4-wheeling and all the things.
Wow, that's so not what I see for you.
I know.
And when we watched your audition tape, that also was not the energy that was given.
Because after high school, I started to like the Italian like Jersey boys, and I was like, I feel like I don't belong here. Like everyone's listening to country music and doing their own thing, and I want house music, and I want to go out and go to the clubs, and my friends wanted to like bar hop more, so I was like, I don't belong here anymore. Wow. So I always knew that I was gonna move to Jersey.
And what part of Jersey did you move to first?
Well, no, when me and Gianni started dating, I basically just moved into his house.
Wow.
Like right away. So East Hanover.
Okay. So what were you like as a kid? Because when you bust onto the scene when you were 21 on Jersey Shore, you had a personality like I've never seen. Like you were just oozing with personality. What were you like as a kid? And like, do you feel like you were understood as a kid?
Well, as a kid, I was definitely crazy and outgoing, but I was super shy at first. Like if I didn't know you, if I was like around people I didn't know or an uncomfortable situation, I was shy. And everyone thought I was like a bitch. But I was like, no, I'm just shy. Like, I don't know how to start a conversation.
Oh, wow.
But then once I get cozy, then the Snooki comes out.
Do you feel like you still had that shyness when you got cast on the show, or by then you had totally shed it?
No, I feel like I shed it.
Yeah.
I feel like I grew into my own. And I feel like if I did have any of the shyness, it definitely went away because I was like thrown into a crazy situation.
Right. And everyone was in the same sort of situation as you. Did anybody know each other? Prior? Yeah.
Wait, so I was so annoyed because I had like a lot of friends that tried out.
Oh.
For MySpace.
How did you even hear about it? MySpace?
No. So I saw an ad on Facebook. And it was like calling all Guidos, Guidettes. And I was like, that was the time where I was like, I need to move to Jersey. This is not me anymore. So then I tried out for that. But a lot of my friends at Poughkeepsie were trying out. And I was like, oh my God, you're definitely going to make it. I knew Dina from MySpace.
Oh, you're
so
kidding.
me and her were like besties on MySpace.
Had you ever met in real life?
No. But like we talked so much online that we were like bestie pen pals that I knew once I met her it was going to be awkward. So I was really looking forward to seeing her in the house when I walked in. So when I walked in, I didn't see any of them. And I'm like, where the fuck is everyone?
Oh my,
and I was so annoyed.
Did any of the other people know each other from home or internet or anything?
Yeah, so Mike knew of Sam. He used to date Angelina. And then Ange and Vinny knew each other because they both grew up on Staten Island.
So a lot of what I know, so I watched the show as it was live. I was obsessed with it along with everybody else. I've also recently rewatched it many, many times. And it is the type of show that gets better over time. And it really holds up really well. And I became really obsessed with like what was going on behind the scenes because I read Mike's book, which was an amazing memoir. Obviously his story is so different with his addiction and everything. Totally. Would you ever write a book? I know you've written a fictional book.
Yeah, so I wrote
a Sure Thing,
and then I did Confessions of a Guidette, so that was like a guide on how to be a Guidette. No, but then I did Baby Bumps, so that was kind of like party girl turning into motherhood and like that transition. That was like hard, but not really hard. You know what I mean?
I have a lot of questions for you about that too.
Yeah, so I did a couple of books about like parenting and stuff, but I never did like
a full memoir.
Yeah, no, I never did that.
I feel like people would love it. I thought Mike's book was amazing, especially because it was such an interesting time. You guys were very much like on the cusp of reality TV now is very cool. Everybody does it. Kardashians have a show. But for a while it was considered like kind of taboo and you guys got so famous. And I'm sure you were like on red carpets at events. And I'm really curious like how did people receive you in the industry, like other celebrities?
Oh, they thought we were insane. They were like, they don't belong here. I remember I went to the Grammys and I still wore my fur coat and I had a BB dress on. Like I thought it was cool, but I didn't know like how to act or like how to dress. So no, we didn't fit in. And everyone thought we were idiots.
But you guys—
Which I love. I don't care.
Yeah, of course. And the cool thing about you guys is like you got so famous so quickly, so wealthy so quickly. And I think a lot of people would change who they are, how they dress, how they talk, everything about them. And you guys all look the same. You act the same, you dress the same. Yeah. It's really, it's very cool to see. You're not like, changing so drastically from the gal that got famous.
I think it's from our parents and how we were raised, like the Italian culture and just, working for what you have and appreciating what you have. My parents definitely taught me that. And my dad helped me with all the money because I definitely would have spent it all. Like I was getting like Gucci bags. Like I could never afford that. I always had $20 to my name every single week. I would lose gas in my car. My dad would have to come pick me up. Like I literally had no money. So my dad definitely helped me with putting it where it needs to be and saving. Yeah. So thank God for my dad.
No, of course, because you go from being someone who, like you said, $20 in your account at all times, to enormous wealth. Can you walk me through at what point in the show you guys started? Because at first it was like a sort of experimental show. You all got cast. You were excited to be there. I'm sure you were happy getting whatever. How much you get paid the first season?
We didn't get paid anything. Oh. So I literally just went for the experience because I always said I wanted to be on a reality show. But I was thinking more of like real world, like 15 minutes of fame and then go back to my life and just say that I did it, So I wasn't expecting it to like be a career and life changing.
Right.
Which, I'm so grateful for. Of course. Thank you. I love it. But no, I just went for the first season just to stay at the Shore House for free because I knew I wasn't paying for the Shore House.
I'm cracking up. And you just wanted to
because I was going anyway.
Spend your summer there, right?
Right. And I just had broken up with my boyfriend. So I was like miserable. I just wanted to go and have a good time, meet new people and do reality like I always wanted to. So yeah, we didn't get paid from MTV or anything, but the Shore Store, Danny would give us $200 every single Friday to go out and like party. And I'm like, I've never had $200.
And that's why when I was watching the show, I'm like, I wonder why they're going to this job. Like, you don't really have to, especially I think later on in the seasons when you guys were making a lot of money. You're like, why the hell am I going to make t-shirts at the Shore Store? But in the beginning, like you really needed to show up just to like make money.
No, that was literally our job.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
And then the first season, right out of the gate, like everyone's obsessed with it. It is the funniest, greatest thing. It's a real look into this subculture, which a lot of people— I'm from New York, so like I was familiar with the Shore. Right. But people who don't live in this area like have no idea what it's like.
Yeah, they were like, who are these creatures?
Yeah.
Why are they dressed like that? Why are they talking like that?
And you had your own language. You created all these words, Gorilla Juice Head. Like it was so fun and it was so funny and it was so different than anything that was on TV at the time, and you just blew up overnight and you started making money, I'm sure, from like, appearances and brand deals. What was the first big thing you bought?
I want to say cars. So I think I got, because my car was breaking down. Remember first season?
Right. Yeah.
I had a 94 Accord and I loved it. It was like my best thing, but it wasn't working and I needed a new car. So what did I get? Oh, I got a stick BMW because I always want to drive stick.
Well, that's what's
but
so
I bought
funny.
it not knowing how to drive stick.
When you see season 2, everybody's driving up. They're driving up in like insanely nicer cars than they were the season before.
Yeah. So I bought me a car and then I bought my parents a car.
Mm-hmm.
And then I paid off my grandmother's mortgage.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Was that the best feeling ever?
Yes.
Oh
she
my
was
God.
my everything. So I was like, I need to do everything for you because you're too old and yeah.
Before the show, you're very much a hustler. We're in your store right now, and I asked you, I thought you had 2 locations. You have 4.
Yes.
You have not stopped working since you became a mom. Since you're such a hustler. Like, where do you get that from? Because I think a lot of people in your situation wouldn't. You probably make like mailbox money from various shows and things, and but you really don't stop.
Yeah. That's why I'm so grateful that you came to my store today.
And let me tell you guys, the store is insanely cute.
Thank you.
I've never been here before. I've seen it on Instagram.
This is my first location in Madison, New Jersey. I had like a smaller location, but we moved here. So this is like the hub of everything, where I have everything. But no, I'm saying thank you for coming here because I've been so busy with filming the show. I just got back from a cheer competition. I'm literally dying inside from being run down. And I appreciate you being here.
It's my pleasure to see like this actual cultural landmark.
Yeah.
You do a lot, but you also have 3 kids. And your journey to becoming a mom was, I think, really unexpected. And I'm curious how the group and then the network, because then you did have subsequent shows, but the show changed when you became a mom. Because you really were, I think if somebody else had gotten pregnant, it might not have affected the show in such a big way. But you were really like the heart and soul of the group. I think you were a fan favorite. And it was kind of an unexpected life change when you got pregnant for the audience.
Well, it definitely wasn't planned, but I'm grateful that it happened, obviously, because Lorenzo's 13 now.
It's
crazy.
insane.
I know. He's a teenager now, and he's just my everything. And he really changed my life for the better because I feel like if I didn't have him, like would me and Gianni like end up getting married and be together, or would like something happen, or would I be partying and like too hard and something went wrong? Like I never dabbled in the drugs, but like I was going hard partying and like doing these club appearances and like traveling. Like would something have happened? You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think it happened at the best time.
Yeah, of course. And that's the crazy thing about the show. I don't remember thinking it when I was watching it, but now when I rewatch it as a grown person, I'm like, that's insane hours you guys were doing. You were really partying till 4, 5, 6 in the morning and then literally sleeping for 2 hours and going to work.
That's how I met Joey.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yes.
Where?
So I think I was flying back from Vegas and I literally got 0 sleep and I walked in still drunk at 7 a.m. And he said I like ran in and I smelled like alcohol and cigarettes and I just sat in the chair and I'm like, just make me pretty.
Yep.
And then I brought vodka and I was like, can we just do a shot because I'm gonna end up getting sick. And he was like, yeah, let's do it.
What appearance were you doing? What were you getting ready for?
It was like a MAC makeup competition.
Oh, right, because Joey was a MAC makeup artist.
Exactly.
That's so funny.
So that's how I met Joey, and that's when I was like, when the hours were crazy and I was going nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I know because of Mike's book that he was like on his own journey in terms of drugs, but it's hard to watch that show and imagine, was nobody doing drugs? Like how really were you guys staying up so late and filming a full TV show and then working at the shore store and then partying the next night, doing it all over again? Very rarely did one of you stay back and do nothing.
I think it's because we were young and we could just bounce back. I know I can't do that anymore.
Right, of course.
But like if me and Dina went hard for a couple days, they would let us sleep till like 5 p.m.
Okay.
So like you see everyone doing GTL. Like Paulie didn't really drink. Vinny didn't really drink. Obviously Mike like did his thing.
Right.
But Mike wasn't really a drinker.
Right.
He was on other things.
Right, pills.
And then Jenny would drink sometimes here and there, and Sam. So I think it was really me and Dina that was like going really crazy.
You also really carried the show. Like
the meatballs were nuts.
Yeah, the meatballs were everything.
So they would let us sleep till like 5 p.m.
But we just didn't see that.
You didn't see it. So you saw everybody else go to work, do their thing, GTL, and then you would just see us wake up and start over again.
When you would finish wrapping a season, how do you recover from that physically? Like, what do you do?
Back in the day?
Yeah.
Back in the day, I would just go home, sleep for a week, and then you would be going on these club appearances.
Got it. So it really never stopped.
It was never stopping.
Did a part of you like find relief in it ending?
No, No, because I loved it so much and I'm like, what's going to happen now? So when I got pregnant with Lorenzo and then that was the last season of Jersey Shore, I was like, okay, like what are we going to do now? And then network was like, we want to see you become a mom. Let's do Snooki and JWoww.
Okay, we need to
So
talk
I'm
about
like, okay.
we need to talk about Snooki and JWoww. You guys living in the converted firehouse. That was not real.
I can't.
You were pregnant or had you given birth yet during that show?
No, I was, I think 8-9 months pregnant.
Insane.
And I was actually living there.
I was going to say, and was Jenny also?
Yes.
You guys were fully living there with your partners?
No, no.
Okay.
It was just me and her.
Insane.
I wanted to die because I was like, this is my first time giving birth and I want to be with my man.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm like leaving the firehouse with Jenny to go meet him at a doctor's appointment. And then I go back to the house with Jenny and he goes home.
So
I'm
dumb.
like, what is this? I'm like, this is not how I wanted to experience my first pregnancy.
Was it a well-paying gig, that show?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
you were,
it was fine.
Providing for your family.
Yeah, it was fine. So then obviously after I gave birth, then we moved into like more of a family style theme. So like I was with Gianni and I felt cozy and Jenny was with her family. So I like how that played out.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first season was hard.
It's very cool that you and Jenny ended up, and I know, Roger and Jenny are no longer, but that's the father of her children. They were together for a really long time.
Right.
Like people from the show, characters we know, you really ended up having like a happily ever after, which you don't see a lot. How did you meet Gianni?
At Karma.
Of course.
Remember? I called him Mario Brother and I was like, he'll do. And then I was like, oh, never see him again.
Right.
And then I was like, wait, I actually liked him and he was really cute. And then Ron was like, you should really call him when you get out of here. And I was like, Ron, you know what? You're right.
Should.
I was like, I'll try. Because I always, went down the shore to find love. I wanted to find my
hopeless
gorilla
romantic
juice head and, have babies. Like that was the goal for me.
And you did it.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm just going to call him and we'll see what happens.
How old were you in your first pregnancy?
24.
Wow. So, and you started the show at 21. How many seasons were there?
There was 6 total.
But it wasn't 6 years because you guys were Florence and you did 2 seasons.
No, it was a lot. Yeah.
That's insane.
I think we did 2 seasons a year. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And you guys were also not only doing Jersey, you did Miami, you did Florence, which was
Miami I think was the longest season. And I ended up having to go to the hospital and get an IV.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm like, I can't drink like this anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like filming outside of Jersey, like in Miami, in Florence?
I did. Yeah, but I didn't like how long it was. It was like a month and a half.
Yeah.
I like vacations where it's like a week.
Of course.
But like a month, and then you're filming the show and you're doing it 24/7. It's a lot.
Whatever happened to Ryder? You guys still talk?
Ryder, no. But I don't have bad blood with her. I just feel like, our lives were very different. Like I was, gonna have a baby and my life was gonna change. And she was kind of like my party friend. Like we had fun together. And if I were to go to a bar, I'm calling her. I'm like, let's go have a good time. So I feel like obviously she wasn't pregnant. She wasn't ready to do all that.
Right.
So we kind of just drifted apart. But no bad blood.
No, of course.
Yeah.
That was an iconic friendship. You're sort of a part of many iconic duos. You and Jenny, you and Dina, you and Joey. So you meet Joey, who is a fan favorite here at the Toast. I don't even know how I met him.
I know.
I instantly...
I got jealous at first. I'm like, why are you hanging out with this girl so much?
That's such a relatable... Thank you for being honest about that. I feel that way too. When somebody I know is friends with somebody who's kind of similar to me, girl, get out of here.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you sharing your best friend, and I appreciate Joey sharing his best friend. So you meet at an event, and he's really become a part of the Jersey Shore family. I sometimes forget he wasn't on the original show, but he hangs out with you guys all the time.
Yeah.
He told us that you guys call him digital talent.
Yeah. Or he's B-roll.
Why B-roll?
Because he's just always in the background, and I know he wants to be the star. And I really try and push him. I'm like, can I bring Joey? Can I bring Joey? And they're like, no, because, Gianni hates filming. Right. And everyone brings their spouse. So I'm like, well, can I bring my gay husband then?
Yeah.
And yeah, I really try and push him to be in the limelight.
Yeah.
But no.
But he'll get there.
Yeah.
Today's episode of The Toast is brought to you by Eero. Eero delivers Wi-Fi that just works. It's fast, reliable, secure, and powerful. They provide a strong, consistent connection for all of your devices in every corner of your home, even outside with that Eero Outdoor 7. So they have a solution for all home types and small businesses. They are taking your Wi-Fi to the next level. Your existing Wi-Fi is just going to get so much better. I have 3 Eeros in my house, and I upload our episode from my home. It's so fast, and we're using a lot of big files. It has been a game changer, especially because we stream a lot on our TVs. So Eero routers can be set up in minutes through the Eero app. seamlessly integrates with your existing network. And then you also get to change the name of your network to something like quirky and funny. It's really fun. Eero devices were, best of all, designed to look aesthetic in any home or business. You will not even notice. You don't have to have like this big ugly router with an antenna that looks 100 years old. No, Eero has thought of everything. The app allows you to manage everything from your phone. You can see what devices are connected to your network, how much bandwidth they're using. You can share your network easily with guests. It's just simple. The setup is very easy. It's under 5 minutes, and it's very easy to add devices and the passwords and everything. So friends don't let friends have slow Wi-Fi. Exclusively for Toast listeners, Eero's offering 20% off your purchase now through December 31st to set you up with better Wi-Fi for the new year. Use code TOAST20 at checkout for 20% off your Eero purchase at Eero.com. That's code TOAST20, TOAS20, at EERO.com for 20% off your purchase of Eero. Today's episode is also brought to you by Groons, a convenient, comprehensive formula packed into a snack pack a day. It's not a multivitamin, a greens gummy, or a prebiotic. It's all of those things and then some, but at a fraction of the price. And the bonus is that it tastes great. So a lot of generic multivitamins only contain around 7 to 9 vitamins, while Groons has over 20 vitamins and minerals and 60 ingredients, which include nutrient-dense and whole foods. So the product itself is vegan, it's nut-free, it's gluten-free, it's dairy-free. It contains no artificial colors or flavors, and they also offer a low sugar or sugar-free option. So the gummies themselves have 6 grams of prebiotic fiber, which is 3 times the amount of dietary fiber compared to the leading greens powder, and more than 2 cups of broccoli. Groons ingredients have gut health, beauty, energy, immunity, recovery, and cognitive benefits. It's also available, it's more bioavailable in gummy form, meaning the ability of Groons to be absorbed and used by the body is greater, which will help you achieve your target nutrient levels. So I'm sure you guys have seen Groons all over social media. They're taking over. Great, fun, easy way to get your daily vitamins. Make it fun. And the little packs are perfect. Throw them in your purse, in your office, desk, drawer, keep them in your car. The ingredients are backed by over 35,000 research publications. And we have a great offer to help out the swirlies in need. They're really delicious. I love taking them. Groons.co, code TOAST at checkout will get you up to 52% off your first order. That's GRUNS.co, code TOAST for up to 52% off your first order. Thank you, Groons, for sponsoring today's episode. Today's episode is also brought to you by Skims. You guys know we're a big Skim. We're actually like a member of the Skims family here at the Toast. I love everything from Skims. I'm actually wearing a Skims bra, and I wore my sleep bra. I have multiple different bras for different occasions, all from Skims. I love their underwear. We know their shapewear is Pargy. Do not sleep on their loungewear and sleepwear. So I feel like it's the time of year where, like, especially Christmas morning, we're taking pictures, but like we're also in our pajamas. And sometimes you want to look pretty, but also look cozy and not be wearing like your ripped up shirt from college. Check out the sleep wear from Skims. They have the best pajamas. You're going to sleep better when you look better. I know that sounds crazy, but you really will. It's the Soft Lounge Sleep Set. Comes in amazing colors. They're super like cozy and loose and thin and breathable, but also warm. It's just a great thing to sleep in. Shop our favorite pajamas at skims.com. I'm sure you're already heading over to Skims for your holiday shopping. They have shapewear. They have lingerie. They have really cute clothes. They have great maternity. I wore the maternity shirt and pants like pretty much through my entire pregnancy. Literally everything. They also have their holiday shop where you can get really cute gift sets, and so cute to get you and your family matching jamas for Christmas morning. After you place your order, be sure to let them know that the Toast sent you. Select podcast in the survey and be sure to select our show in the drop-down menu that follows. And if you're looking for the perfect gift for everyone on your list, the Skims holiday shop is now open at skims.com. That's SKIMS.com. Today's episode is also brought to you by Built Rewards. It's almost 2026 and you're still paying rent without Built? Yikes. Big yikes. Could never be me. I've been using Built for years. We really just can't have you doing that, you guys. So Built is a loyalty program for renters. It rewards you for your biggest monthly expense, which for most of us is rent. I love renting. There's nothing I don't love about renting, except for the part where every month it feels like you're lighting money on fire. It hasn't felt that way for me for many years because I've been a Built Rewards member, like almost since their inception. They're giving you points for paying rent. That's all we've been asking for years. Here's how it works. With Built, every rent payment earns you points that can be used like any other points towards flights, hotels, Lyft rides, Amazon.com purchases, and so much more. And when you pay rent through Built, you unlock access to exclusive benefits from a network of more than 45,000 merchants. So just link your credit cards, spend at your favorite local spots, and earn Built points on top of your regular card rewards, and get one step closer to the trip you wanted to take. Personally, I like to redeem my points on travel. I am friends with Brian Kelly, the points guy. I feel like I'm really kind of better than everybody else at points. I love to get like a nice free night. I love to get a free first class upgrade. Travel is, but you know, everybody likes to redeem points in their own way. It's quite personal. Paying rent is just better with Built. You can earn rewards and finally get something back for being a renter. And the points from Built have been ranked the most valuable point currency by the points guy. And they just announced Built Cash, which is a way to unlock even more value from their partners. So join the loyalty program for renters at joinbuilt.com/toast. That's JOINBILT.com/toast. Make sure to use that link so they know that we sent you. That's joinbuilt.com/toast. And your kids, how do you feel now being a mom? Do you feel differently? Like, is your approach to reality TV different? Because you're still on reality TV.
Mm-hmm.
You're obviously not doing the same thing you were doing when you were 21. Do you take a different approach to it now? Do you think a little bit more about it? You think less about it? Do you care? Do you want
like having them on TV, you mean?
Yeah. And then also what you do and say on TV.
I mean, as a mom, I try and be better on TV, but sometimes the wine's flowing.
Of course.
And me and Dina will be meatballs still sometimes. But when it comes to the kids on TV, like I'll ask them. I'll be like, do you guys want to do this scene? Do you want to be, on this with me? Lorenzo's like, no, I hate it. So I'm like, fine, I'm not going to push you. Giovanna, she's iffy. Sometimes she's like, yes and no. And then Angelo, he's 6. So I'm like, do you want to do this, honey? And he's like, yeah. And then he's grabbing the camera and being fun. So I'm asking for consent now.
Yep.
And I'm not going to push them to do something they don't want to do. But I mean, obviously, I would love for my entire family to be a part of it.
It's fun to watch. And it's also fun to watch you on social media, like be so normal in so many ways. I think a lot of people relate to like, you're kind of like this zealous cheer mom. You travel all over with your daughter.
Yeah, nonstop.
Nonstop. You're, peeing your pants. You're at cheer competition, screaming your head off.
Yeah, I peed my pants. I was like, I need to go to the hotel and change my underwear because I'm going to get an infection.
So you actually peed.
I literally left and changed. Yes.
What do the other moms make of you? The moms at school? Like, I feel like it would be so fun if like Snooki was a mom in my class.
Well, I feel like because everybody knows Gianni in the town, that it's just like, oh, this is Gianni's wife because he grew up there. So like Gianni's more of like the famous one because, his family does wressling and all of that.
I'm cracking up.
Yeah. So it's kind of like Gianni first, then me. Like, oh, cool, he would marry, someone famous like that. So it's not that crazy. And he grew up with all the parents. So it's like all of his friends.
Oh,
the
that's
cheer
nice.
moms are a different story, but they treat me normal, which is nice. Like I want to be treated normal. I don't want like any special treatment. Like I'm just a mom like you. Like let's just be normal.
And so you did gymnastics or cheer growing up?
I did competitive gymnastics for 13 years.
Wow.
And then it's a lot. It's a lot. It takes up a lot of your time. And I wasn't in love with it anymore. So I was like, I want to do something similar. And then I started cheer. And cheer was fun.
I feel like you could have ended up being like an Olympic gymnast. You are, and it's very rare for me to like notice someone's height because nobody is shorter than me. When I gave you a hug, I was shook. You are really a meatball.
A meatball.
You're 4'8".
4'8".
That's insane.
4'8".
Wow.
And I feel like I'm shrinking every single year. I'm going to be like Strega Nona when I'm a grandma. I'm going to be like so small. I feel like so are you.
I know.
We're going to be shorties.
I love being short. Do you love being short? Or do you feel like, did you get bullied or anything?
No. I love being short, like cheer-wise and like
gymnastics.
Yeah, like being small. But like if I was 3 inches taller, I would be stretched out. So like, because if we gain 10 pounds, it looks like we gained 50.
I always think about how like I would be the perfect weight if I was 6 feet tall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's annoying in that aspect, but no, I do like being short.
You also experienced like a major weight loss in the public eye. I'm curious what that was like. I got told all the time growing up that I looked like you. And then when you got really skinny, like nobody said that to me ever again. And your weight was also, there was a famous fight. Were you guys in Atlantic City when you said pass the rolls and Situation said you have enough already?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
What was that like? That must have been traumatizing. I probably would never forgive Mike the Situation.
Well, it took me a while to forgive him, but growing up, I definitely had an eating disorder. I feel like all of us have experienced that in some time. And even now, it's just like, oh, I want to eat that, but like I don't want to gain weight. It's just an ongoing cycle for us women.
And it never
even
ends.
men too. Yeah. So yeah, it started really bad in high school. With cheerleading, I think. Yeah, with cheerleading because I was a senior and these small freshman girls were coming up. I didn't want to lose my flyer spot. So I literally got down to like 87 pounds a senior year. And my coach was like, this is not okay. And I was like fainting at practice.
Oh my God.
Was bad. Yeah. And I was just eating like 2 cucumbers a day.
Jesus.
It got so bad. And then I was like, you need to like live your life and stop freaking out. So after high school, that's when I like started going out and like partying. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to enjoy myself. So when I started Jersey Shore, I was kind of, that was like my heaviest.
Was it?
Yeah.
And
season 1.
do you feel like being on TV and being in the public eye made your eating disorder worse?
No, I just got fatter.
Wow.
If you see the seasons going, I just keep gaining weight. And I think it's just because I just felt okay with myself. I'm like,
Right.
I was always confident in how I looked. But yeah, the cheerleading didn't help. So
Wow.
my weight has been fluctuating for years.
Your whole life,
up and
yeah.
down, up and down.
Yeah, I think a lot of people can relate to that.
Yeah.
When I just look back at your entire career, and it's actually very cool that you guys are still doing the show. You're still so close. I can't think of a comparison to like another cast that still really loves one another. There's not somebody who's on the outs. There's not somebody we don't talk to. Like you're all pretty much like really family. And I think that reads. And when you guys got back together for the first reunion show, it was a cultural reset. Like it was so.
Yeah, what was that, 2019?
I guess.
I think.
It was something I don't think people thought about. And then when we did it, we were like, oh my God, I can't believe we've not had these people on our TV for so many years. You guys were really made for it. And now the show is very different. And you do a lot of like more personal home stuff. And you guys go to each other's weddings and you're all having babies. And it's really fun to see. Do you think it will you get to a point where you don't want to do it anymore, you think?
No. We keep saying we're going to do it until like we're in diapers at a nursing home. Like we want to keep doing this forever. I don't know if it's going to be the same place,
right?
Because a lot of things are changing right now. But yeah, if we're done at this place, we're definitely going somewhere else. Like we already have different agendas of what we're going to do and how the show's going to be. So yeah, we want to be doing this forever.
You guys are really built for it.
Yeah.
So Mike wrote the book. And a lot of the book, he talks about how the money was like gone because he spent it all on drugs. And at first he was spending it all on cars. Then he had to sell the cars for drugs.
Crazy.
Like I could not believe, I'm always recommending his book because I think a lot of people have preconceived notions about it. And it's so like deep and it's really interesting how candid he is about the money. And there was a time when you guys renegotiated your contracts as a group. Is that right? Like
yeah, every single season.
And you decided like no one was going to get more, no one was going to get less. We were all going to be getting the same.
Right.
If you're comfortable, what was the most you ever made per episode on the original show?
Well, 6 figures.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
And your dad was like instrumental in.
Yes, thank God.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to buy all these things.
Right.
I bought everything.
Does he still have like any involvement in your business?
No, so he used to run my business, and then I was like, you know what? Like, I have 2 kids now. Like, I need to be able to do this myself. So I ended up taking over, and he felt a type of way about it. But I was like, Dad, I need to be an adult, and I need to do this on my own. Like, I know I'm your baby always, but like, I need to do this on my own. So I still have them on payroll, just being my parents and helping me out,
of course.
But yeah, I ended up taking everything on my own.
Do you think that when your parents adopted you, they had any idea like the fireball that you were? And you also recently shared on the show that you FaceTimed with your birth parents.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. So I never thought I would like reach out because I never cared. Like I always knew I was adopted. They never had to have a conversation with me. So I was like, I'm brown. You guys are white. Like we don't look alike, but I know. I always said, you bought me at a store. Like, can you buy another one? Because I always wanted a brother or sister.
Did you have no siblings growing up?
No, I was so annoyed.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Only child. I know.
You don't give only child.
Really?
Yeah.
No, everything should be about me, and I'm spoiled.
You had a brother. I don't know why I just like made that up.
Well, now I do.
Well, of
that
course.
I haven't met. So yeah, I never thought that I would like want to reach out or like see. But then Angelina did it on the show because she found out her dad wasn't her dad.
Wow.
Yeah, and she ended up using this genealogist who like finds people. So I was like, you know what? Let me just reach out to her. And all I wanted in the beginning was to get like a binder because I wanted to see what they look like. Because I always hated the fact that my parents didn't look like me and nobody looked like me. But then when I had my kids, that kind of like filled the void.
Totally.
Yeah, I was like, Lorenzo looks just like me. Giovanna's my twin.
Your kids look just like you. I don't see your husband. Like I literally see you.
I know. He's like, are these my kids?
It's God's way of paying you back, like for not having siblings or seeing yourself growing up.
Yeah, so that kind of filled the void. But then I was like, you know what? I really want to see like what my birth mom looks like if I have any siblings. So then that happened, and I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. Like I kind of want to text them. So it started out with a text, and then
they were open to hearing from you,
but they have no idea who I am still.
Like in terms of like you being famous.
Yeah, they don't know my name. They don't know who I am. They just know that I have a good life and thank you for giving birth to me and giving me a better life and, all the things.
Yeah, of course.
So I think my birth mom's grateful that she knows that I'm good because she had no idea where I went.
Right.
It was a closed adoption.
Where were you born?
Santiago, Chile.
Wow. And then your parents came to Santiago to adopt you?
Yeah. They came to pick me up.
That's amazing.
So cute, I know.
Stop, that's so cute. Your parents were such a great addition to the show, and your dad sort of being this like moral compass. Every time you were in trouble, you called him famously. When you got arrested, they had to call your dad.
I know.
Walk me through that phone call. Like, what kind of parent was he? Was he strict? Did you know he was going to be mad, but he was going to come anyway? Like, and what was the overall, like, was he mad or was he more so just like, let me help?
I knew he was going to be mad, but he wasn't going to be like, pack your bags, you have to leave, because he loved the experience for me. My mom was more like, just leave. This isn't good for you.
Oh,
so my mom was more of like, you know, the loving, like, this isn't good for you or your health. Like, you got to get out of there. My dad was like, what the fuck? But, you know, stay. Yeah. This is fun. So it was like two different things. And I'm like, I think I'm going to listen to my dad.
Yeah.
So I knew he was going to be mad and hate me, but I knew he was going to be there and help me.
Yeah.
And also when I called him, I was still drunk.
Wait, okay. So can you walk me through, because my worst nightmare is going to prison. You got like thrown in the drunk tank?
Yes.
For how long?
So I remember getting arrested. Well, it's all a blur, to be honest, because I was so drunk. But I remember going into the station and they were taking my picture. And I'm like, can you do that again? Because I hated my pose.
So
that's why I have two.
Iconic. And I see you're selling some merch with your...
Yes.
This store is, by the way, for a Jersey Shore fan, a dream.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so I have two mugshots, and I hated both of them, so I got annoyed. They wouldn't take another one. I'm like, come on.
And they wouldn't delete like the other
I was like,
one.
I know this is going to be on TMZ. Can it be cute? Right. But they didn't care.
You knew at the time, like you understood what was happening.
Yeah.
Like, that you were this famous person.
I'm like, this is not going to be great. I'm going to be like Lindsay Lohan on freaking the cover of everything. But they were very nice to me. Yeah. Before they threw me in the drunk tank, they let me sit down on a spinny chair, and I was spinning, eating donuts. And then they threw me in, and I passed out for a little bit. And then the roommates came to pick me up, and I thought it was the next day. I thought I was in there for 24 hours. So when I get into the car, I'm like, can we go to Denny's? I was like, I need breakfast.
I'm cracking
They were like,
up.
Nicole, you've been in there for only like an hour and a half.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh.
So net, it wasn't that long.
No, it was so quick.
And did the cops, obviously, like everyone in town knew you, yeah?
Yeah.
So like they knew you were famous, and you feel like they were a little bit nicer to you because of that?
I think so.
Such an
But also, like,
iconic
I wasn't
day.
being aggressive to them. I was like being funny in there.
Right.
And I was like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? Am I gonna die?
Yeah.
I was like, is someone gonna touch me? Like,
if I was a cop, I would have like loved my day at work that day, just picking you up.
I'm sure it was the best day of their lives.
You gave it all. Like you really did. Am I right in remembering that you have some sort of beef with Andy Cohen? Did he say something like not nice once or twice about you?
Yeah, but it was more of just like, you know, is she ever going to be a housewife?
Right.
And he was like, no, we don't want her, like something like that. Hey. And I'm like, it's fine, Andy. I don't want to come over there.
Yeah, right.
But we're fine now.
Okay.
Yeah, we're fine.
Do you find yourself holding grudges? Are you like a grudgy person?
Not really. But if you really do me dirty, like I'll just dead you.
Yeah.
Like I want nothing to do with you ever again.
You'll never see me again.
Right.
I love that.
Yeah. I'm a Sagittarius.
When's your birthday?
No, November 23rd. I was going to say September.
Oh, it's just your birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
How did you celebrate?
I really did nothing. I just went out to eat with
That's so
Gianni.
mom of three.
Yeah. Well, we went out to eat, and then my mother-in-law took the kids, so we went to my shore house and just stayed there for the night.
So fun.
Kid-free.
Of course.
So it was nice.
You know, I'm very much in my mom era, and it's really like quite admirable that you have this very successful business. How many months out of the year do you film?
Like 5 months.
And
Depends.
you also are a full-time mom. You have 3 kids. I watch you on Instagram. You do the cheer. You do school drop-off. Like you...
The stores.
What would you say is the key? Now, not everyone can do it all, but you seem to be balancing it well. What do you attribute that to?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I appreciate
Everyone
the honesty.
always asks me, and I'm like, I don't know how I do it. They're like, you're so busy, and I think I'm great at multitasking, and I like being busy because I feel like if I'm just sitting, I feel useless, and I feel like I'm not doing anything work-wise or like helping my kids' future or making money for them. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So I like being busy, but I'm a good sleeper, so I think sleep really helps me. Like I can be in bed by 7 and sleep all night. So I like sleeping. So maybe the sleeping.
Did your relationship with money change a lot when you had kids?
Like spending wise?
Just like I feel like I've always been really my sister calls me cheap, but I don't like that word. Just like I'm very conscious of money. Like I'm very financially, I like to think, prudent. And when I became a mom,
a good thing.
I let go of it a little bit because it's like, well, you know, this is what's best for me. This is what's best for my family. Like fuck it, you know? So I feel like I had a little bit of a shift in relationship with money, but you say like, you know, you grew up without it and then you got a ton of it and then you become a mom and you think about it a little bit more. Do you find that that's been your experience?
Well, yeah, I feel like I just wanted their futures to be secure.
Mm-hmm.
So all my kids are set for college. So
Wow.
God forbid something like dies down.
Right.
And I don't have the income that I'm having. Like they're already
Their
good.
school.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm making sure they're good for life. And then also like in the future, like if they need help with weddings or, you know, their kids or housing, like everything is good for them.
Do your kids hang out a lot with your cast members' kids? Play dates, things of that nature?
We try to.
Yeah.
But everyone's so far away.
Right. Does
Like
everyone
Jenny's
live in
like
New
an
Jersey?
hour. So me, Jenny, Sam, Dina, and Mike.
All live
and
in Jersey.
Angelina live in Jersey.
But in different parts, scattered.
Right. Yeah, it's scattered.
Got it.
People don't realize how big Jersey is.
I know. And then so like how often are you guys really seeing each other?
Well, I mean, now it was like every day because we're still wrapping up filming. But yeah, when we're not filming, it's very hard to get together because everyone's doing their own thing.
Yeah.
So.
It's just been it's nice to see you guys having such longevity in your careers because I feel like everyone I've met from Jersey Shore is super nice. We've had Mike on the show. We've had Vinny on the show. Oh my God. When I tell you, when I was watching the show, the way I was rooting for you and Vinny so hard. I was probably like making fan edits on Twitter, like pictures of you and Vinny. Oh
my God, I can't.
And then when I went back and rewatched it, I didn't feel so much the same. I feel like he was actually kind of like stringing you along and like pretending to be like, no offense, it's like kind of like a good guy. And he was just like kind of being a dick sometimes.
Right.
When you look back on like your romantic relationships on the show, do you cringe? Do you look back on it like, oh, so cute, lovingly?
I just look at it as an experience, I guess, but like also cringe. Like, why did I do that? Or why was I so obsessed with the situation?
Right.
Like, I don't feel like that now, obviously. So like looking back, I'm just like, oh God, why?
Yeah.
So I'm glad that
everything
worked out the way it did.
Do you look back positively on your Dancing with the Stars journey? Such an underrated, you crushed it.
Thank you.
And so now hearing you have like a background in gymnastics and dance makes a lot of sense.
Well, it definitely helped with like learning the routine and like the counts and everything.
You were always doing like a flip, a back handspring. You were flipping. You were incredible.
Thank you.
Did you love that?
It was the best experience of my life.
It was.
And when I got voted off, I told Dina, the producer, I was like, if you do another all-star season of like people that got let go too early, I was like, you have to bring me back.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I feel like I had so much more to give.
Yes.
And yeah, it sucked.
The Oh Mickey dance. And that was also your red hair era.
I know.
How was life as a redhead?
And that was my fit era.
Yes, you were tight and fit. You were dancing for your life.
I was fit and like muscly. I'm trying to get back to that. But yeah, that was like my best era.
Red hair. How was life as a redhead?
It's hard.
Yeah?
Yeah, because you have to keep like fixing it every 2 weeks. And I had like a million extensions in. My hair is very thick. I had 8 bundles in.
Wow.
So my head was like heavy.
You had kids at that point, yeah?
I only had Lorenzo.
And you all moved to LA to do that show?
No, I kept flying back and forth.
You're kidding?
Yeah.
That's hard.
It was hard.
How old was Lorenzo?
Not even a year, I feel. Or maybe a year.
And we were just talking before that you breastfed your kids.
Yes.
I'm
I
like
love
obsessed.
Breastfeeding.
So I'm obsessed with breastfeeding and I love to like talk to somebody else about it.
Obsessed.
Obsessed. Did you find it hard to balance work? It's hard enough like being a mom and doing others and literally anything else, but then also kind of being attached to the house every 3 hours, feeding. Like I love it, but it's hard.
Yeah, so when I breastfed, Giovanna was the best one that I did. Lorenzo, he didn't really latch on, so I only did 3 months, which that really made me cry because I always said like I'm gonna breastfeed till they're, 1 and but like biting me, and that's when it's gonna stop. So Lorenzo was only 3 months, but I'm glad that I did it, so we got a little bit of it. But Giovanna, she was a trooper, and we did a full year until she bit my nipple, and we were on the bed. I kind of threw her. Yeah, I was like, "Ow,
we're done."
Yeah, we're done. That's it. So I put the cabbage leaves on.
You did?
Yes, it works.
How long?
I don't remember.
Like a couple of days?
I don't remember. I feel like I did it for a week.
Okay.
It really hurts.
Yes, it does.
It hurts
you get
so bad.
Like engorged. And actually, it's like your phone listens to you so much. I'm like, all I do is talk about how I'm going to start weaning breastfeeding. And then what pops up on my TikTok? A girl who lost her leg because she was weaning, got an infection, got a clog, went to the hospital, got a staph infection, and lost her leg.
Oh, God.
I know. I'm like, okay, that's going to happen to me now.
Okay, no. Just do the cabbage leaves and then in the shower, express them a little.
Oh, yeah.
So that'll give relief. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. If I did it, you could do it.
Yeah, no, it's really such a it's such a, and that's why whenever I meet someone who's said it, I always like have a million questions for them because I feel like it's a sisterhood. It's really hard, especially if you are a working mom.
Yeah, so I definitely, when I was working, obviously I pumped and I left a lot in the fridge and, you know, I would bring my pump. Now they have pumps that, because back in the day, I would have to do the thing and go.
That's still the best pump, by the way. That's still the best pump.
Is it?
The ones that you like shove in your bra. Oh my God.
Yeah, you could walk around and just pump.
They do not work unless you have like the tiniest tits ever. Like, no. Today's episode of The Toast is brought to you by Wayfair, which means the holidays are here. Get what you need fast with Wayfair. So everyone spends their holidays different. Perhaps you're hosting, and then of course you need new platters, you need new placemats, you need everything for hosting. Or perhaps, thank God, somebody else is hosting. You got to show up with a party gift, whatever it is. Or you just want to use the holidays as an excuse to like refresh and get some like cute winter decor. Wayfair is the place to do it. They have everything, no matter your budget, no matter what room you're designing for, kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, everything. Also, kids stuff. Designing kids' rooms is so much more fun, I just want to say. So if you want to refresh, get your kids excited about the holidays, head to wayfair.com. If you're looking for seasonal favorites that are going to get you in the holiday spirit, maybe some cute things for your mantle, new glassware. Actually, just got a couple new cups from Wayfair. We got these like little individual ramekins because Ben was making French onion soup. And then we also got like little multicolored, is it called a coupe? Like where you put like a little martini type of thing. So much fun. If you're embracing your inner Ina, do it at Wayfair. There's something for every style and every home, and they make it really easy to tackle your home goals and your gift list. So their delivery is fast and easy. I feel like that's what everybody says when they order from Wayfair furniture, like taking 12 weeks to deliver a couch. No, I don't think so. Could never be Wayfair. So fast. You can find all your must-haves this holiday season. So get last-minute hosting gifts, essentials for your loved ones, decor to celebrate the holidays, all for way less when you head to wayfair.com right now to shop all things home. That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair. Every style, every home. Today's episode is also brought to you by Neiman Marcus. Neiman Marcus is chic year-round, but let me tell you, they do something different. Neiman Marcus hits different during the holiday season. Now, I feel like every time we talk about holiday shopping, we're talking about people on your list. I don't know. I feel like when you're shopping at Neiman Marcus, like that stuff should be for you. I'm just saying, maybe you're going to the office holiday party and you have an office crush and you want to look cute. Well, get something cute at Neiman Marcus. And also don't drink too much at your holiday party. Just like a little tip from Turday. Maybe you are taking a vacation. Oh, that'd be so fun. Heading south of the border. You need like a cute little dress. Whatever you're doing this holiday, I just guarantee you need something from Neiman Marcus. They also make it really easy and fun. Sometimes it can be hard to shop for yourself or for others this holiday season and very overwhelming. Well, Neiman Marcus has everything. They have gourmet goodies, covetable it bags, elegant timepieces, stunning jewelry, the ultimate stocking stuffers, beauty must-haves, chic kids' clothes. Life hack is when you buy someone a baby gift, send it from Neiman Marcus because they have the best. Whoever's curating the kids' baby newborn section, slay. But also it arrives really elegant. Like it looks like a way nicer gift. Like it's no matter how much you spend, it shows up looking like really expensive. So head to NeimanMarcus.com or shop in store, both Pargy. And if you need a little help, Neiman Marcus style advisors make finding the perfect gift at every price point completely effortless. So again, if you're shopping for mom, dad, man, woman, child, a beauty lover, a food lover, like literally anything, head to Neiman Marcus in store or online for a Pargy shopping experience this holiday season. That's NeimanMarcus.com, shop online or in store. Today's episode is also brought to you by Armra Colostrum. So if you're looking to strengthen any of these things sound exciting to you guys? Strengthen your immune health, fortify your gut health, I don't know, have a healthy metabolism, hair health, skin health, fuel your performance or recovery. If any of that sounds interesting to you, you really might want to consider incorporating Armra into your daily routine. So Armra Colostrum is colostrum. So I'm a breastfeeding mama. I know what that is. It's, the first thing you create after you give birth. It's this really nutrient dense sort of like paste. Well, Armra Colostrum has harnessed the power of bovine colostrum. It comes in a powder. It comes in these little individual packs. You mix it into your water, you drink it, and there is so many benefits like the ones I listed. If you're looking for a hair and skin radiance, Armra Colostrum is great with that. If you're looking to ignite your metabolism, strengthen your gut integrity, also a great benefit from Armra Colostrum. Or if you're in your like fitness era and you don't want to wake up feeling like crap and you want to fuel your performance, recover quickly, you can harness the closely guarded secret of elite athletes, long prized for its unrivaled ability to take performance to its apex. We've worked out a special offer, not to brag, for our listeners to receive 30% off your first subscription order when you go to armora.com/toast or enter code TOAST. That will get you 30% off your first subscription order. And being on the subscription is part of you because once you get hooked on Armor, you're not going to want to like be off of it or miss a day. So the subscription is so easy. That's armra.com/toast for 30% off your first subscription order. Today's episode is also brought to you by Roback, a longtime sponsor. We always have great offers from Roback. But I did want to let you know that due to the holiday season, no code required, the whole website 20% off right now. So if you've been holding out for some reason on snagging all the products we talk about all year long, like their amazing leggings, the Bedford mock neck, this is your time. The time is now. The product? Oh, wow, it's Roback. So the Bedford mock neck, which is something we've been talking about a lot, very Princess Diana, is a fall staple for cool girls everywhere. And now is your opportunity to be a cool girl at 20% off. You want to look put together while basically wearing a sweatshirt. You can make coffee runs, errands, school drop-offs feel very much like a main character moment. The Vista Collection leggings, those are the leggings we talk about a lot. Leggings are an art, I'm not going to lie. You don't want them to drop. You don't want them to be too tight. You don't want them to be too loose. The Vista Collection leggings are Pargelicious Definitious. They are the best quality leggings that we own. They're soft yet sculpting. They make you feel like you don't even have pants on. So pair them with the mock neck or mix in pieces from the Ready Collection like hoodies and joggers. Also, just me reminding you once again that they make men's items that are amazing if you want your man to be wearing like cozies, but not looking like, I don't know, like he doesn't pay the bills. If you're already in gift shopping mode, this is a cheat code. Roback rarely goes on sale, so use this 20% off to cross a few names off your shopping list. And of course, maybe grab something for Tur itself too. No code necessary. Just head to the website, roback.com. That's RHOBACK.com. And that would get you 20% off. Roback.com. Okay. What is your relationship with plastic surgery like? Are you open? Like Joey and I are always talking about like what we want to get done, what we've gotten done.
Yeah, it's very open.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What have you gotten done, if you don't mind me asking?
So I do Botox, and I get over here, and I've been doing it for a couple of years now, but I just started my chin because I realized when I smile, it looks like I have cellulite ass on my chin. Do you have that yet?
No, I'm sure it's in my future.
Yeah. So 38, you'll probably get it.
Like what, you get like dimples kind of?
Yeah,
like
but it looks like cellulite on your thighs.
Huh.
It's really ugly. So I'm like, I don't know what this is, but can you start doing that? So I do that. And then I just got my boobs done.
I'm so jealous.
But that was like 11 years ago. Because then I had 2 more kids, so they dropped. And yeah, and I got a lift, but I didn't know that when you get a lift, you have to put a little implant in.
Yeah, right.
And I already had big boobs, so I was like, I don't want to do that. So they did a little. So I think hopefully this year I'm gonna redo them.
Congrats.
But
Okay,
we'll
that's
see.
like what I'm looking forward to most. Like when I'm done having kids, whatever that may be, the first stop will be the doctor's office for breast
Have you got your boobs
augmentation.
done yet?
No. I've always had huge boobs. I've always wanted a reduction and a lift, but it was always like a goal of mine to breastfeed my kids. So I was like, you know what? I will do it once and I'll do it after all of this.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, that day can't come soon enough.
Well, don't you want more kids?
Yeah, so I gotta wait.
I would wait.
Did you want more than 3 kids? Did you think you would have less?
I always wanted 4.
Oh.
My number was 4 because that's like my lucky number. I do everything in 4s, like 4 stores.
Yeah.
4 is my number. It's like my angel number. So I always said I was gonna have 4 kids, but then after Angelo, I was like, ugh, this is a lot.
Yeah.
And I feel like I always felt like a soul up there, and I don't feel that anymore. So I got a dog.
What kind of dog?
A Shih Tzu.
Joey told me her
Rocky.
name. Rocky.
Yeah, so Rocky is my 4th, and I love him so much, and yeah, he's my everything.
I love that.
Like when I go away on trips, obviously I miss the kids, but I hug Rocky first.
I'm cracking
I know.
up.
And the kids are like, Mommy, and I'm like, Rocky. It's so bad.
Do you spend a lot of time away from home besides filming the show? Like, are you the type of mom who takes her kids everywhere, or you always are like doing, your own thing?
No, so usually when I go to work, I don't bring the kids because they can't leave for sports, and I don't want to take them out for school.
Right.
So I basically suffer, and I'm alone, but I give myself 3 nights away.
Yeah.
I will not do more than 3 nights because then I will freak out, and I know when I get home, the house is going to be a disaster. Like when mommy's not home, the place is a mess. Like it's very disorganized.
Do you think of the day when one of your kids comes to you and says, I was flipping through the channels and I saw Jersey Shore? Do you want them to see it? Do you not want them to see it? They have.
On TikTok.
Oh my God, TikTok.
TikTok ruined my life with that. So
did.
Lorenzo saw me drunk on the beach, like getting arrested. But he was like, what are you doing here, Mom? It's so embarrassing. And I'm like, Lorenzo, this is acting. Like they told me to do it and I had to pretend. So they do think that it was all pretend and I was acting. But one day.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah. I'll be like, that was before mommy, and that was her party era. So just don't get as crazy as mommy did.
Were there any elements of the show that were scripted? Like, were you ever told to do something? Was it like heavily produced?
Unfortunately, no.
No. You could tell that it's not.
I would love to blame it on production and fakeness, but no.
No. You could tell when you're watching it that like it's so real.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. That house was insane too. That outdoor area that you guys had with the jacuzzi.
The first house?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We thought it was a mansion.
I mean, whose roof was that? Because you would like walk across.
So it's on that property because you go up the stairs, but it's on top of the shore store.
Because Danny owns the shore store and the house. Yeah. So he was like your landlord.
Yeah. So I guess that wasn't there, and they ended up building it out right before the show.
And does Danny still own the house outright?
Yeah.
And you could book it on Airbnb.
You could book it on Airbnb, or you could do a house tour. I think he charges like $10.
Okay, he's undercharging.
He's making bank.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. Such an iconic store. Such an iconic career thus far. What do you want to do next? What do you think the next 5-10 years of Snooki looks like?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I'm so busy in general, like being a mom. So I want that to be first priority. I don't want to be too crazy, but like also hustling and working is like my second priority. So I mean, obviously my stores, I would love to keep going with my stores and do crazy things with it and just still love it and do, what I love. But also I have my wine. So hoping to get my wine in stores one day.
You're a podcaster as well.
Busy with my podcast.
You and Joey have a podcast?
Yeah, me and Joey have to get like more crazy with it. I just haven't had the time to like really sit down and do it.
I know.
Because this is like your main thing.
Yes, this is like my Jersey Shore.
Right. Yeah. So like we're really trying because we've had our podcast for like 10 freaking years now.
So
we've had us for so long.
You have had your podcast for so long since before when Jackie and I first got signed to a network. The network that we were at was called Audio Boom, and you guys were the biggest show on the network. And we were like so excited that we were at the same network as you guys. And we were like, oh my God, Snooki has her podcast here. So you've really been ahead of the curve for quite some time.
Yeah. We haven't really been doing the new thing, and that's like
video
and like having a studio and guests. So I think once filming dies down a little bit, I'll have time to do that with Joey because we love our podcast.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
You guys have so many good inside jokes.
You have to come on.
A pleasure anytime.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. You did a lot of press in your career, and especially at the peak of the show, you were doing a lot of interviews. I believe you were on Wendy Williams.
Yes.
Am I remembering correctly that there was an interview? Did you ever get like people being judgmental, not wanting to have you on, like bad vibes?
Well, The View every single time.
The View.
But I mean, are we surprised with them?
Did you do The View by yourself?
No, I always think I did it with the roomies.
Why would anybody put you on that show? Like, that's not the place for you.
I don't know. But we went on there a lot of times.
And it wasn't
And Joy
positive.
just hated us. Remember, she like cornered me in the bathroom. Yeah, and she was just nasty. So yeah, I mean, I guess it was good exposure to like do a controversial show.
Right. And what would they ask you? Like,
just like, do you really drink that much? And just like annoying things. It's like it's not that serious.
Right.
Like we're not bad people.
Let me ask you another question. So much of my like worldview of you and your friends is from Mike's book. At any point in the house, did you have any idea that he was dealing with such a bad addiction?
No.
When did you find out?
Everything that Mike wrote in the book, we had no idea.
Oh, you're kidding.
We had no idea. So we knew like he was on things because he would act insane.
Oh.
Like not normal.
When he rammed his head into the wall in Florence.
Yeah, but like just other things that like they don't show off camera, and we're just like, why are you acting like that? And we knew he wasn't drinking. So we knew it was something. But yeah, we had no idea that he was like hiding things in his shoes and like doing all the things. So it was very heartbreaking to
he was
hear.
taking like 60 pills in one day, like just to get by.
We had no freaking idea.
You had no idea.
And obviously production didn't know because every time we would film, they went through every crevice of our suitcase to make sure we weren't bringing in drugs or anything.
Really?
Yes, every single time.
Oh, that's interesting.
So he was really hiding it in there.
Yeah. And so when did you find out that he had been struggling so badly?
Well, I think once we all had a falling out with him, we were just like, we don't know how to deal with this anymore, and we're not really getting along. So it's kind of just like a falling out.
Got it.
And then once we got back together and he was really working on himself, we were there for him and we were proud of him. And now he just celebrated 10 years.
Insane. He is so inspirational. I recommend his book to everybody. Did you ever visit him in prison?
Yes, we did.
You did?
We did. We did like twice. It was like a camp.
Right. It was like a financial crimes prison.
It wasn't like real prison.
Right.
Like scary. It was just like he was at like a day camp.
Yeah.
And they had activities and they were doing
You're
like cooking
kidding.
classes. Yeah, they were doing like fun things. Because I think it wasn't like
Yeah, he did like
it was
it's
like the
white
tax
collar
evasion.
crime. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So okay, so that's a great question because I always think about people who rise to fame really quickly end up in financial trouble because of their taxes.
Mhm.
Was that also your dad making sure that you were like 100%
my dad.
kept up with the IRS?
Yeah, because I had no idea about taxes
Of
or any of
course,
that.
especially when you get to
21
that
years
level.
old, I'm like, how do I file that? I didn't even know how to write a check.
Wow.
Yeah, because I just never had money like that.
Mhm.
So my dad really helped me, and my mom,
Mhm.
both my parents. So yeah, my dad really helped with the taxes, and he still does. He's
Where
like,
does
did you file? I'm
Where
like,
do your
yes,
parents
Dad.
live?
Marlboro still.
Oh, that's so nice.
They still live upstate.
How often do you see them?
Not often, which
Mhm.
sucks.
That does.
But like they're both retired now, so they're able to come whenever. And it's only like an hour and a half drive, so it's not
Yeah.
terrible. But yeah, I'm hoping one day they move to Jersey. So I
Yeah.
can put them in a nursing home like right here by me so I can see them all the time.
What do people in your hometown make of you? You are the most famous person from Marlboro, I assume.
Am I?
Definitely.
Well, we do have, so my best friend, one of my best friends married Wade Davis. He's a famous professional baseball player.
Mhm.
He lives in Marlboro now.
Oh,
So
you maybe is
you might have a
outshining it.
couple.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but no, everybody that I graduated with, grew up with, like I still talk.
Mhm.
All my best friends from high school are still my best friends to this day.
Love that.
So yeah, I'm still very homey, and I'm not like, ugh, I'm too good for all these people.
Right.
Like I still go home and I see everyone, and I'm still Nicole to them, which is
Nicole.
nice.
I literally forget that your name is Nicole.
Everyone does, I know.
Do you love that you got famous with a nickname? Some people, like, I think would hate it. Like, they want to be known by their real name.
Yeah, I mean, it was getting annoying at some point because they were like Snooki, and I'm like, you guys know my name's Nicole.
Right.
Like I was getting annoyed that like no one knew my actual name. But now it's just like that's the brand.
Yeah.
And that's me. And Snooki is my brand name and like
You're
my
public,
character
yeah.
sometimes. But like I like the fact that like Nicole is like the mommy me.
Mhm.
So I have like different personalities.
No,
if
that's
you
really
will.
cute.
Yeah.
Okay, like, can I just tell you this has been a dream? Your
Ooh.
podcast, it's happening. What day
Yes.
do you drop episodes?
Every Friday.
Every Friday
And
with
then
you
I
and Joey.
do one with Gina called the Meanball Pod, which is new.
I'm obsessed with your friendship
so we
with
just
Gina.
yeah, so we just talk about mommy stuff and
That's really
our
cute.
weekends and stuff like that. So that is every Thursday,
Okay.
every Thursday.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you drop Thursday.
We drop Monday to Friday,
Oh, okay,
5 times a week.
got it.
So this episode will be up shortly.
Oh, you're busy.
I'm booked and busy. Thank
Booked and
you
busy.
so much for coming.
Thank you for coming.
Of course, you
I
guys.
appreciate you.
If you find yourself, so where are your stores? Madison, New Jersey.
Seaside Heights, New
course.
Jersey. We have Huntington, New York,
Mhm.
and then Nashville.
If you find yourself in any of those towns, I highly recommend a trip to the Snooki shop. It's
Yes.
bursting with your personality. Like
Same.
you are everywhere. Obviously, you sell like the merch and Jersey Shore stuff, but also just really cute clothes. Your shirt is from the Snooki store.
Yes, it's very Selena vibes.
Yes.
But yeah, I buy everything that you see in store. Everything. So you're basically shopping my closet.
Right.
So
Very much your style.
Mhm.
Thank you guys so much for listening to the Toast and Monday Morning Show, where we deliver the fast five stories that you need to know every Monday through Friday on YouTube. So if you're watching us on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We are also available as podcasts anywhere podcasts can be found. Set Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Public Radio, iHeartRadio, CastBox, all the places wherever you listen to podcasts. Find us the Toast. Leave a 5-star review about how beautiful, stunning, and wickedly talented we are, and we will see you tomorrow for our final episode of the year. You were my last.
Are you fucking kidding?
I know.
What was that?
I know. Bye, everyone.
Oh my God.